Happy Monday. Welcome to Let's Do This. My name is Carl Applewhite. We're starting a talk this week with Monday, today, Wednesday, and Friday. So today title is When You Don't Know What's Right. Sorry. When you know what's right, but don't want to do it. When you know what's right, but you don't want to do it. Have you ever known exactly what the right thing to do was, but didn't want to do it? Not because you didn't understand it, not because you didn't hear it clearly, but because it was uncomfortable, because it would cost you something, because it would stretch you, because it wasn't what you wanted. Let's be honest, sometimes the hardest part of following God isn't knowing what He wants, it's just doing it. You know you should forgive, but you don't feel like it. You know you should let it go, but you want to hold on to it. You know you should step forward, but fear is keeping you stuck. And in those moments there's a quiet tension inside of you. I know what's right, but I don't want to do it. That's real. I know what's right, but I don't want to do it. How many of you can identify with that? And if you've ever felt that, you're not alone because there's someone in the Bible who didn't just hesitate, he ran. This week, we're going to look at a man named Jonah. God gave Jonah clear instructions, clear purpose, but Jonah didn't like the assignment. So instead of going where God told him to go, he went the opposite way. Not confused, not unsure, just unwilling. And if we're honest, there are moments when we do the same thing. We don't always run physically, but we run in other ways. We delay, we ignore, we avoid. We tell ourselves, I'll deal with it later. But deep inside, we already know. Here's the truth. Here's what we're going to discover this week. You can run from the assignment, but you can't run from God. So if there's something in your life right now that you've been avoiding, a step you know you need to take, a decision you know you need to make, don't ignore it. Because sometimes the very thing you're running from is the place where God is trying to take you. This week, we're talking about running from God and what happens when God doesn't give up on you. All right, let's do this. All right, that ends my talk for today. Have a good Monday, and we'll see you back on Wednesday. Bye.